don't worry, everybody. Gonna make sure I'm recording this one this time. So we're into the off season after making the NBA Finals and losing to the Lakers in 6 games. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Like, way more than I thought. The first 3 seasons, I've done way better than I had ever expected us to be. Making the playoffs all 3 years, never in 100 years I thought that would happen. So, I mean, all in all, really good season. So, into the retirements, Tony Parker started with us in season 1, retiring. So there's some of the guys. Udonis Haslem finally hanging them up. Jersey retirements, Tony Parker with the Spurs. Let's see here. No. Shot clock, no. I don't want to change anything about the actual game, that's fine. 6 seconds. Top 8 picks are done through the lotto. Remaining picks are determined by team record. No, they do the top 3 right now. I don't want to do 8 picks for the lotto. That's, yeah. I'm not doing that. Let's keep it the same. League realignment, don't need that. Okay, so into the draft lottery. So I've done some pre-scouting and I've done the draft board. We have 2 picks. One of them, our pick, is the 25th pick. Now, I know I'm a hockey guy, so in hockey, if you make the finals and you win, you're getting the last pick of the first round. If you make the finals and lose, you're getting the second last pick. So I thought we had 29, but I guess it's only, like, we're 25, so it's based off of where we finished in the standings. So I'll take 25, but we also have New Orleans Pelicans pick, but it is lottery protected. They're technically picking 8, so I think we're getting their pick next year. So we're looking at just having the 25th pick. That's fine. I still went through and looked at the draft board just to see if we get any steals and maybe we can move up. Like, this is the draft where maybe that's a possibility just because we have a lot of pieces we can move now. So let's go into the draft lottery. And we'll see. So you're going to see on number 8 there, it says Hornets via New Orleans. The logo's still there because it's a lottery protected pick. So, like I said, we're going to get next season. And I don't even remember what trade that is from. But we'll look at it anyway. We'll watch it real quick. So I want to... Yeah. So 14 Spurs. So I think the Knicks had 2. I think that Spurs, yeah, Spurs via the Knicks. So it'll just be interesting to see if that pick, moves up. I'm vaguely paying attention to this right now, but I always like how they present this. The draft lottery is kind of cool because you're like, oh, is someone going to move up? No, like, it shows you the percentage chances. It doesn't just give you a list. It makes it kind of an event, So this is technically the pick that we traded for. So let's see. So the Pelicans, Maladone was a good player that we were scouting. Their own pick this year. So we get their pick next season no matter what. So hopefully they don't do too good because we got a top pick. So everything's kind of holding up so far. This is where it gets dicey and teams might move up. Atlanta. Wow. Well, no one's really moving up like a crazy amount, so just the top 4. So the Magic moved up. So Clippers have 4 and 5, so that's really good. Now, if that was me, it depends what the roster looks like, but if it was our roster with that, I'd definitely be trading up if I could. Oh, there goes the dryer. That was nice. Oh, wow. So the Pistons literally moved from 1 to 3. Oh, wow. That sucks because they were terrible. Wow, what a gut punch for the Pistons. Oh, the Spurs have the first pick again. Again? Did they have it last year? I just feel like every time I play a franchise mode, they just get really bad and always have a lottery pick. No stranger to this spot. Third time. Okay, so there we go. So we are at 25. Looking at, yeah, so the Pelicans have their 8th pick. So we're going to get theirs next year. And I think we have 3 picks next season now. Because we did have 2. I remember looking at it going, we had 2 picks all the way through. All right, assistant GM. Who did we have? I think it was him. Yeah, let's bring him in. Give him some cheddar. Because there's really nothing else we have to sign here, so we'll throw a good amount at him just to get him to sign. There's nothing too important here, so boom. And then there's nothing. Is there anything else we can upgrade here? Can't upgrade that. Coach, we're gonna keep him because hey, we made the finals. So this is gonna be the contract season for both of these guys. And then if someone else is better, we let their deal run out and go from there. Okay. So let's see. Mulling. Okay, we signed him. Perfect. Got our assistant GM. Draft combine pre-workouts. Okay, so we'll jump to the draft. Okay, now I'm going to show you the big board. Where am I looking? Scouting. Sorry, my draft board. So here we go. So at 25. Now, here's what we can look at actually. Draft projections. Yeah, it's weird. They have like weird guys going like number 1. The NBA draft is like all these projections are so wild. You know, you got to look at, okay, this one, Jalen Green's probably going to go 1 just because there's so many of them. Whoop. Sorry, that was my bad there. I can't sort. I tried to sort them. Let's actually look at the aggregates here. So, our stats. Where's his overall? There we go. So you're going to see some overalls here. Actually, we'll do it like this. We'll go through, looking at the top there, and A+ potential, 80. Actually, it might be easier to do it this way. Still figuring it out here. Let's look at their potentials, and then when I click, you can kind of see the overall. So 80, 80, 78, 78, 77. So kind of holding up a lot of A potentials. You know, you hope, so the top 6, that's pretty good. Scotty Barnes. And also another thing I was looking at is draft rank. I was kind of going by that a little as well. And I think it might be an average of all the draft ranks, like all of their like mock draft type things or their rankings. How there's like the NBA ones, there's the 2K ones. So I think that might be like an average, you know, of like where they should be going. So going down here, Scotty Barnes 8. So like, yeah, Greg Brown like 4, but that one was like really skewed. It's weird. So there's actually a couple ones where there's like a weird overall. I forget who it was. It's coming up here, where he's like a 68 overall. Where is he? This guy, Brakefield, 68. Draft rank is 18, and his potential's an A. So this is one of those things where, like, that's what the scout's saying is his overall is a 68. He might actually have a good potential, and his overall might be higher, because his draft rank is 18, so I ranked him 21. So, you know, it's just sometimes maybe looking at the rank and going, okay, maybe there's something there. Maybe the scout kind of missed it a little bit. So trying to average that out, because the last few drafts I've really went with what the scout was saying. And, you know, it still worked out. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm pretty happy with our drafts, but I think this will help a little more looking at that rank. So that's the top 30, because we're picking 25. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of need looking at our roster. It said we have our point guard, so we don't need to draft a point guard at all. We don't need a shooting guard. Small forward, like, we've got 2 good young guys. We could use a power forward. That's really what we should be targeting down, because we have our center too. We have 2 pretty good ones. So I think he's done after this season. Contract. Yeah, 1 more year. So it would be nice to see if we could get a power forward. around 25. So now there's a bunch going off the board here. You know, and then we're looking down to, so Brakefield, you know, that's a risk. He's a 68. We'll see if he lasts that long. Maybe a team jumps on him. There's a few players here. B-. Matthew Hurt, that might be the guy because he's an A. So maybe that's someone I'll target down. I have him ranked 27, but he's really ranked 25. So let's do this. Let's move him up just because that's where we're picking. He is 21, so you hope that overall is actually kind of inflated, and it's higher than it actually is. So we'll say Hurt. Robinson Earl wasn't really, yeah, he had like a B-, but he's ranked 20. I ranked him 23, and then Brakefield because he had an A, so he's ranked 18, so it's higher. So let's jump into the draft and see. But the reason we're doing that, because a lot of people are like, why, you're at 25, who cares? It's to see if there's value. I mean, if something that I am ranked someone 15, and all of a sudden they're there at like, you know, 19, and I'm at 25, maybe I move up, grab the guy, because I think there's good value there. So we're going to do manual advancement. So the Spurs are drafting. So I think, yeah, so Jalen Green is going to go first. So that's a good pick for the Spurs. Number 2, the Magic, Greg Brown. So again, I don't know why I had him ranked a little lower than that. So I think the Pistons are actually going to get a pretty good player here. Oh, Mobley. Wow. Okay. So this is why, like, there's things that happen. That's why I love this game with the draft. So Mobley is an 80. He's an A. Wow. My scout was a little off. A-. Jalen Green is an 81, A+. So Jalen Johnson, I thought he was going to go 1. Yeah, so Greg Brown, like NBA draft was 1, but then these are 5. But my scout wasn't telling me that. So even with an A+ scout, you don't get exactly what you think is going to happen. Jalen Johnson, good pickup for the Clippers. Oh, they're going to trade this. 5th overall for Jeremy Lamb. Oh, we had Jeremy Lamb. And then they're going to get a first-round pick back from the Pistons, but it's in 4 years. Ooh, oh, I don't know if I like that trade. That's a really good trade for Detroit. Okay. Let's see who they want to pick up, because they just drafted 3rd. Cade Cunningham. What? Where did I have him ranked? Did I have him ranked? Cade Cunningham. I don't remember talking about him. Oh, there he is. Okay. Maybe they thought he was gonna, you know, I think that's good value. Okay. Just some of the names aren't really familiar when I look at them. There's some that pop up where I'm like, oh, I remember really looking at him. Trade. Nice. 7th overall for Mills. Ooh. 2 power forwards? Okay. Isaiah Jackson, Michigan State. So here's the pick that was lottery protected from us. I'm going to take Jalen Suggs, point guard. Any surprises here? Yeah, that one probably. 74, B+. I feel like there might be better players out there than that. I really, like, the one thing though is I wish they would show you, like right next to Jalen Suggs, put overall, you know, some of his stats. Show me that so I don't have to go back and forth. That'd be great. BJ Boston. So that's the top 10. Or wait, this is the 10th pick. Adam Miller. Scotty Barnes. And keep looking at our draft board, see if there's any value there. Josh Christopher. You don't need a shooting guard, but 10. Nice to see. So there's a bunch of, so how do you, Kai Jones and Aiden Egohan? Egohan? Let's see, got A potential, B minus potential. This Igahone guy, 7'4". Draft rank 17. 15. I wonder if there's anything where I can trade up to get this guy. He looks like a really good player. Let's let it go, because it said 15. Okay, so we're kind of getting there. Can I risk a few more picks? Maybe I can jump up. I can trade... oh, what was our other center's name? I forget. I wonder. Let's see if we can trade... let's propose a trade here. Oh, now what pick was it? 13? Oh, it's the Kings. Okay, let's see if the Kings would want to move 12. We'll give them our first, and we'll give them Robinson. Oh, it's expired. Oh, okay. I was gonna trade him. We could try to trade Mirotic, because then we can start the guy we're gonna pick. Hopefully he's good. Is there anybody else here that has any worth that I would want to move? No. Kazalon guy, 76. This is great. 19. This guy was like, yeah, second round, middle of the second round guy. That's great. Okay, can we move? I wonder if they would do that. Oh, they can't take back. We'd have to take back a salary. So maybe... Do they have any bad deals? That's like 1 year. Bazemore? That would work, but I don't think it's enough. I need like a... I need a player that has a low overall with a high contract, and I don't think they really have it. It's basically him. But I'm wondering if I probably have to move another pick too. So I feel like we're going to be good next year. Ooh, we have the Pistons pick next year too. Wow. Oh, we have 4 picks. Wow. Okay, well, we were really good this year, so I'll trade mine. What will we put on at the top? Do we need to protect? I don't see us really being that bad. Let's put a top 5. I wonder if they'll do that. 1, 2, 4. They might do that. Yeah, we have a lot of picks, so I wonder if we can do that. And then we can draft that Igahone guy. Iggy. I think that adds up. So we're moving up from 25 to 13. We're moving a power forward because he's gonna be replaced by our draft pick. We're giving him an extra pick. We still have 3 next year. This is why we have these picks to move. So hopefully they pop for this. We're gonna have counter offer. Oh my God, they want to put Detroit's unprotected. Not a chance. Who's this? Oh no. Take him out. I mean, I'll give you... Yeah, I think that's an extra pick. Maybe I'll give him a... Who should I give instead? The Rockets are still good, right? You can give that. So it's like 3 for... Ah, man. So, but then the thing is like, this guy better be good. You know what I mean? Is it worth it? Because we have so many draft picks coming up. I think it's time to kind of get our power forward. Let's see if they'll do this one. I don't think it's too crazy, because like our pick's going to be low next year, because I assume we're going to be good. We just made the final, right? Houston's a good team. It's top 3 protected, which, you know, that's kind of house money. Second round, not too worried about that. I'm replacing him. So basically it's like it's this pick that this pick that I kind of don't want to give up, but it's fine. We'll still have 2 picks. So let's try and do that. Okay, it worked. So we just traded up, and we are going to pick... Where'd he go? You go home? He's an A potential. So this is what we're gonna do. He's a 74. That's what the scout said. He's an A potential. I don't know why I have Kai Jones so high up. Oh, this isn't my list. Okay. Let's look at the list real quick. I know I'm gonna probably pick that guy, but not probably. I am. That's why I did it. Just trying to see if there's any other worth. I just need that. I need that. Yeah. So he's my second rated guy. Kai Jones right underneath him. So let's kind of look into Iggy here. So he does kind of split with center too. So attributes. We still might have to sign a. We might have to sign a power forward too. Like it's one of those things, like just in case. Ceiling is an all-star, and his floor is the bench. So like, I like looking at this and seeing all-star because it just tells me that this is actually probably pretty accurate. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draft with our 13th pick or 12th pick, Aiden Iggyhone. Welcome to Charlotte. So there's where the draft board, I think. We'll see if it pays off. So he is a 74. He's a B+. So that's good. We'll take it because a few years that's going to be into the mid-80s. And we're going to give him a camp this year. We have a lot of camps to kind of go through and see who we're gonna give it to, and it's gonna be him for sure because we need our power forward, and everybody else is kind of rounded out. So there's that, and I think what I want to do is we'll look at the next few picks just to see who goes. So there goes Christopher. That was my other guy that was high up there. Antoine, I don't recognize that name. Johnny Juzang. Wow. Where was he ranked? 10 picks ago. I hate that when they say that. The reporter's like, yeah, I don't know off the board 10 picks ago. It's like, really? Did you really, though? Let's go look at him. He's a 73 overall, B+. Well, why would you have him going at 5? Like, there's better players. I don't know. So we're falling in line. Like this pick is falling in line with all the ones that are going right now. A lot of B+ and A- and stuff. This is actually all, yeah, A-, B+. Oh, resume draft. There goes Kai Jones. They'll see this as a surprise pick. That's sold on his upside. Okay. That was the only other one I would have maybe debated. He is a 76. He technically is a better pick because he's an A-. Like, there's not a lot that you have to do, but well, that's what the scout's telling you. And he actually was ranked 11, and he was ranked 15. But so maybe it is something where, like, you follow. Well, these guys aren't. Wow, this guy was draft ranked 32, 11, 8, 15, 8, 14. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place. It's a crapshoot, man. The draft is a crapshoot, and you're drafting on need. Definitely in the NBA, you're drafting on need. So I think I'll do until about 20 here, and then I'll just skip through. Yeah, I don't know any of these guys. So let's into the end. We traded our second round pick. If there's any surprises here. I wonder what Robinson Earl is a 75, so that's a good pick. Well, he's a B, so maybe not. There was well, maybe he went in the second round. Brakefield. This is why sometimes you really can't trust your scout or the draft rank. Like, draft rank 18? You guys kidding me right now? Rankings, like, position rank, draft projection, 25, 15, 17, 40. So, it's just all over the place, because that's where he kind of went, was 32. Yeah. 72. Huh. Yeah, the second round is basically like that. So, all right, rookie signing. Oh yes, we want to sign Kazalone, 1 year, 93K. What a deal! And then yes, we want Iggy in there. Team player options. We're gonna accept all of these. Yes, these are all our young guys. 1.8. What a great deal there. Perfect. And that's all the guys that player. Well, yeah. If you're Blake Griffin, you can take 38 mil. Absolutely. Anybody decline? Dinwiddie. Okay. Qualifying offers. TJ Starks. No. And Isaiah Hicks, 26 years old. No. So we'll let them go. And let's see, do we have any cap holds? I don't know. Deonta Davis, JJ Rett. So Davis is a UFA. So we could bring him. Do we want to bring him back? Yeah, we might actually. So we can release these ones. Solomon Hill, yeah, bye. So JJ Redick is he didn't retire, but we already have our so let's look for Davis. And he was a 79. So let's go in. Power forward. There's John Collins. Oh my god. He's so good. 79, where is he? Oh, right there. Went right past him. 12.8, do I want to do that? See, I think with the salary cap, I don't think my sliders really worked. We were looking at the MyLeague sliders. I don't know if they really work because the 79 should not. The 79 should be making maybe like 5 mil, in my opinion. Why is he making 12? 3 years? He's gonna be kind of like our backup, I think. We can do that. And then other than that, all position. Yeah, let's look at all positions. These are all restricted. Wow. So the best UFA is Spencer Dinwiddie, point guard. We don't need a point guard. We don't need a center who's 36. Scanter, Adebayo, RFA. So all of those would just match, I think. So we're just gonna fill out our roster. So let's see if we can grab. Yep. So Davis, got him back. So let's just get to free agency here. All right. So Davis is back. Let's look at our roster. Okay, Simmons and Mannion. And then we've got... So we do have this Bazemore guy. I want to probably trade him. So I might just do trade finder with him because I don't want him taking minutes from Porter. And I actually want... Like, these guys, man, we got 3 really young guys battling it out. This guy came out of... Like, Josh Green should be getting better than he is. And he might, like, over the offseason. But, like, as a 19-year-old with a B potential, 76 is so good. And he's going to be a rookie this year. So I think Bazemore's got to go. Bridges, Servetus, like, we have depth. So Iggy is going to be our backup. That's okay. Davis at 80. Robinson. Yeah, so, like, we got a solid team still. I still can't believe we made the finals, but, like, maybe we just got to... Like, our depth is really good. We can throw anybody in there. And we're going to be solid the whole time. Instead of having, like, a bunch of studs and then the bench sucks, but what are you going to do? We don't... do we have a lot of money to... Yeah, we got some money to chuck around, too, but there's really no one in free agency that's, like, that's a UFA that's worth going after. And that is, like, a crazy upgrade over what we have. So I like seeing all these lower numbers. I'm fine paying Ben Simmons that much. That's for sure. So... And then I was saying, so next year, Pistons, Pelicans, hopefully they're not that good. Okay, trade finder. Where is he? Bazemore. Let's see if we can get something. 18 offers. I don't need anybody really back unless it's first round pick J.R. Smith. Top 10 protected Grizzlies. Okay, we'll come back to Grizzlies. Olenek, I don't want that. That's a bad deal. Crowder, bad deal. That's not something that I want. No. No. Cassius Stanley and a first? Okay. Who's this guy? Drafted second round and third. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I might do that. I like getting a first round pick. It's in like 3 years, but and then getting a young guy back would be nice. Oh, he's making a lot though. What the hell is going on here? Why is he making that much? Why did they sign him to that deal? That's nuts. This is what. Why would a 73 overall be making 8.6? Makes no sense. Eric, no, and I don't want that. There's definitely some deals here that I would do. Anthony Simmons. Anthony. I think this one's not bad because he wouldn't start over anybody. I might just even just buy him out. I don't know, or just let him sit on the bench. So it was either that one or this one. Actually, I like this one a little better, but he's just making way too much. And the other one was top 10 protected, right? This is just straight up. We lose a second. The other one, did we give up a pick? No. We just get a 2022 first. Top 10 protected. This one's right now, so I don't mind getting a pick this year. So we're downgrading our... We're getting a pick. He's 35. Yeah, and he'll probably decrease in overall, so we'll just have him on the bench. That's fine. J.R. Smith. Boom. Got him. Okay, so now we got... Yeah, so he's down here. And he's going to probably get worse too, so he'll just be like a reserve player. So we just need some backups, I think. We'll get like a backup or like a third player just to fill out the roster. In free agency here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just go right to the end of free agency because I don't need anything. And we'll see what we got. So let's go player progression first. Yeah, so like everybody's getting better here. I like that. So that's like during the season what happened. So Fernando's now an 82. So he's starting over Robinson. So finally, you know, it's taken a few years. But hey, he's here now. Two seasons and we got a lot of high 70s. So yeah, there you go. J.R. Smith went down 73. And he'll just be off the team next year, so it's okay. Okay. Good. Our oldest player that really, other than J.R. Smith, our oldest player is Ben Simmons at 25. We've got a young team. We'll get to our training camps. Get through this. I like how Nico Mannion's being he's an 80 overall already. So that first round pick where I was kind of like, oh man, like we're basically picking a backup. You can't have enough good players coming off the bench. Oh, we're in 20. Is there... I wonder if there is one for... This is going to be season 4. I don't think there is one. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. Updates, downloads. I've only used these. I guess I could do it. I wonder how far it goes. 2025. Let's try it. Unless it's nuts. You can't really like... You can't... Oh, I don't want to do this. Get out of here. Let's do it. 2022. No. I've never done this before, so hopefully it's a draft class that isn't too stupid. I see there's a lot of downloads, but it still makes me nervous. Training camps. We got 4. Nice. So untapped potential. I think Bridges, Robinson's gonna be back up. Maybe Mannion, Porter, Green. So Igihone for sure. So there's one. I say maybe. No, we don't want to do Davis. Porter's an A. Green maybe. Because we did Porter as well. I like how Porter has where he can slide from two positions. I like players like that can do two things, you know? Servetus. He's going to be a backup. So, like, backup guys, I don't mind leaving as a B. And he's like 20 years old, so he's going to stay like that. That's fine. You don't want to get everybody to be, like, unbelievable because then you got to pay them all, too. So, let's do Green. Oh, he's an A. I feel like we got to do maybe Bridges and Mannion. There we go. Now we got a bunch of A's. Send them to the camps. There we go. I like my off-season. Oh, no, we got to do you want to have players sign for all teams? No, so I'm going to go and do that right now. So we want to get, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 2 players, so let's get a backup, or like a power forward and a small forward, I guess. Why do you want $21 million? I thought it was going to skew. I don't know. It's weird. Let's get Franks. And we wanted... Ooh, what was it? Such a great memory. Power forward. Power forward. And we'll get a minimum deal, so that's pretty good. Okay. 1 year, minimum, perfect. Done. And advance the next season. Okay, so looking at the roster, pretty good. Point guard, we're set. I think we're set here too. This is nice to see these young guys that are already mid to high 70s. Small forward. Wow, Miles Bridges an 84 now, and he's still 23 years old. So that's really, really impressive. Servetus, I think we just signed him, did we not? He was just a free agent. So, and then power forward. So Davis is gonna start though. So like, not a huge deal because he is a 79. I mean, obviously capable. But we did move Mirotic to get Igihone, who is now, I think, an A- potential, and he's 21. So we'll pump him up, get him into the 80s. Might take a few years, but like next season, like it might be something where like then we start to add like a really good play because we're not really paying a whole lot of these guys yet. 82, 81, we're set. That's our roster. Game plan, let's just take a peek and see. What? Where's why is Simmons on? Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, he plays both. Interesting. I forgot about that. So they're gonna flex between the two. So Mannion can only play point guard. So Simmons is going to start a power forward, and then he's going to flip around because we do have another... yeah. Okay, so Davis is still the backup, which means... Oh, which means Igihone's not playing that much, or at all. That's okay. I think if he's just on the bench, it'll be okay. Yeah, he's still going to develop, I think. No pressure there. So that's kind of cool. I forgot about that. Good thing I looked at that, because now we got a pretty good starting lineup there. The Porter's still a 79. He's still 21. I don't know. Picked him 19, so... it would be really cool to go back and like look at the drafts. I don't think you can. Like the old drafts that you did and see what the players are doing now, just to see if like, oh man, I really screwed up, or oh, I made a really good pick. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the video for the off season. And then maybe I'll actually record one to show you all the games throughout 2021.